What's going on, guys? Besides here, and into today's video we're gonna analyze Gumayushi, one of the best AD carry in the best AD carry in the world. This guy, he is so fucking talented, he's so good, he has insane mechanics. No AD carry in the world can have his mechanics. Maybe Uzi is super close to it, or maybe some Chinese AD carries. He's absolutely demolishing SoloQ, and today we're going to analyze his gameplay, techniques, methods, secrets, everything that he does, everything that is behind this gameplay. We're gonna analyze it. So starting with the champion select right now, he's gonna go for a champion that is reliable. So he goes for the Varus. Why does he go for the Varus? It's very, very simple. The reason why he goes for Varus is because he plays blind pick. What can be a good blind pick? Well, you can play Varus, you can play Ashe, you can play, let's say, Xayah is decent blind pick in this meta. Jinx is decent blind pick in this meta, but Varus is good. Caitlyn is amazing blind pick for sure. In Korea, some people also play Kalista, but he plays Varus. Why does he play Varus? He's versatile, he has good 2v2s, he has good priority in the lane, he can poke, he can go crit, he can go lethality, he can go AP, he's so versatile, he doesn't force you to do anything. It's so good. So going on the gameplay, so he looks to go crit. The reason why he goes crit is because, well, he doesn't actually go crit. He's thinking, should I go crit, should I go lethality? Now he doesn't know if he should go lethality, because in order for you to decide, this is a rule, guys, this is a rule. In order for you to decide if you should go the Varus on hit, not crit, the Varus on hit or the Varus lethality, you need to wait to see your support, and you need to wait to see the enemy composition. For example, if you have Alistar support and you go lethality, you're absolutely inter. You are an inter. If you go AP as well, you are an inter. So you want to go with an Alistar since he's an engaged support, with a Nautilus since an engaged support, with Leona since he's an engaged support, with Thresh. Usually with these champs you always go for the crit, not the crit on hit damage. Shield Bow, Witsen, Gumayusi, this kind of items. Of course, if you pick with like Ashe, or let's say Senna, or let's say like Lux, or let's say anything like that, you can always go lethality to poke the Samira. So this is how you want to play it. He goes for the cleanse right here. So the reason why he goes for the cleanse is because he's scared of the Annie. And in low elo, this is a very hurtful. This is very, very hurtful, as this is a very bad strategy to go cleanse in low elo, just because you saw the enemy top laner playing Cannon, or you saw enemy mid laner playing Annie, and you get cleansed. No, it's super bad. In low elo, silver, gold, bronze, you should most likely go for the heal, as it's gonna help your support to survive a bit more in the laning phase, and it's more consistent. In high elo, people think about, hey, I'm gonna cleanse the ignite, I'm gonna cleanse the exhaust, I'm gonna do display with the cleanse, play aggressive with the cleanse. They don't just take the cleanse because, oh, they have any, I take the cleanse. No, this is not right. They don't take the cleanse because one target, they take the cleanse because of the overall value that gives it to you. So if you're high elo, I encourage you to take cleanse every time when you think it's good in the game, and you can cleanse exhaust, cleanse ignite, but usually if it's good in the lane, because summon spell has to be picked for the lane. And in lower elo, heal is just usually a bit better. So let's go to the gameplay. Let's not talk about this right now. We can see that Alistar went for the sweeper here. The reason why he went for the sweeper is because he's scared of level 2 gank by the Lee Song. So he just puts the ward right here very fast. And you see what Gumayushi does right here, chat. He does not leash, which is amazing, because Alistar, for those of you who don't know, Alistar is the worst champion in the game. No, he's not the worst champion in the game. He's the worst champion in the game in level 1. So Gumayushi doesn't leash. Of course, if you're in your SoloQ game, look to leash, bro, because your jungler is gonna flame you, or ask nicely that you can't leash when you have an Alistar, and it's gonna be good. Now Gumayushi doesn't push. Usually you want to look to get prior, you want to look to hit the minions, and after you hit the minions, it's very important for you to poke them. But in this case, he doesn't need to get prior, because he's playing a Varus against the worst champion into the game, level 1, Samira, and he knows that Guma can easily poke with his E. And we can also see what he does right here. He's pressuring immediately, because he knows that even if Rakan starts W, you can't do anything. So level 1, he did not push, he looked to zone, he looked to go on them, he looked to poke. Had he played against Xayah Rakan, which is a significant combo level 1 that can go on you, you need to push, you need to control of the lane. In fact, most of the situations in the game, you need to control the lane level 1, because this can be backfired on you. And you can also hear Gumayushi that says, "Where I go? Oh, this is bad," because he's losing the push, and this is not good. Losing the push early on is bad. Usually if you play AD carry, you want to get the push, and I'm talking about the first 2 waves, 3 waves maybe, get a bit of control of the wave and then poke. And if you think you're very strong at level 1 and the enemy team doesn't have any answer to really hit you into the wave or fight you level 1, you can also zone without hitting the wave. But just as a rule of thumb, if you hit the wave a bit and you get control of the lane, it's gonna give you a bit more safety. In case they go on you, you're gonna have more minions. So now Gumayushi is just gonna look to let the wave to come into him. He's not really gonna be gankable right now. Zinzao is batting to bot lane. We saw Lee Sin on the top side of the map. So right now he's just gonna get the minions, and he's gonna just keep it here. He's not gonna do anything crazy. Alistar is just gonna play safe. So the rule of thumb in this lane is if Alistar goes in, they hard lose. If Rakan goes in and Alistar disengages, then we win. Rakan, what he should do, he should wait Alistar to go in and he should engage, and the same thing Alistar should do as well. This was a beautiful mind game. Do you guys see that, what he did here? So Zinzao is ganking on bot lane, but the moment Zinzao pings to gank on bot lane, Alistar is acting very weird. Alistar is acting very like he's backing off, he can go in right now, but he sees that Zinzao is not super close to them, and then Alistar just backs off. Do you guys see his clicks? Do you guys see that Alistar backs off? Why is he backing off? Why is he backing off? He's backing off because he wants to mind game enemy team. If Alistar just walks up like a maniac, thrown like straight direction into them, they will know that they get ganked. So what they do in Korea Challenger, because this is 1.5k Challenger Korea, when you get a gank, you back off and you fake back off, you know, so you can make the enemy think that you're not ganking. Of course, if you're in silver or bronze or below grandmaster, you shouldn't do this. If you're below master, basically what you should do is that, and this is a rule, is that don't make the gank obvious. Don't walk up too early, but don't walk up too late, and definitely don't click back. But if you're challenger and you want to do this fake back, this is what I do as well when I play in like master tier or when I play on my main. When I get ganked, I back off a little bit so I can bait them, and when I don't get ganked, I randomly walk up towards them, because if I randomly walk up towards them, they will ask me, what the fuck, is this guy stupid? Like, why is he walking up? He definitely, the jungle is right here. But guess what? It's just a mind game. So in high elo, you can play around mind game. In low elo, you can still play around some mind games, but people are not really too aware of that, usually in high elo. Now, the Gumayushi is just gonna look to push, get the wave, and now he's gonna get really close to the target, kill. Alistar is gonna WQE, boom, 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 shakalaka. So let's see how he executes this. So the first thing that is very, very important in this situation. Hello, bro. Hey, Purple. Hey, welcome. So something that is very important right here is that he did not tank. He walked up, and the reason why, what you should do right here, and this is something that 99% of the players don't know, is that you should not tank, first of all, and second of all, you should get as close as possible from Samira. So in case we want to get more auto attacks, we're not going to be like right here or right here. So this is what Gumayushi does. He gets as close as humanly possible right here to the Samira, so he can really hit her. And then right now, he's going to try to hit the Q on both of them. This is a beautiful play right here, as the Gumayushi is gonna try to get a kill here. Beautiful spacing. Notice how he's kiting as well. Like, he's kiting outside of the tower range. He's kiting outside of the tower range right here. So he's going inside and outside of the tower range. Beautiful play. In this case, this was the tower range, and he just was able to play around the 3D wall. What should he do right now? It's very simple. So usually in this kind of situations, you want to push and recall, but in this case, they can easily stay and get the plate, and even the wave. Usually it's greedy to get the plate and the wave, but in this specific case, they are both dead, and we can see the dead timers. Right here. Be careful right here, because you might be your main AD carry and you do this and you push the wave and get the plate. This in general, from and this is, I'm telling you, after I coached more than 3,000 people, this in general is bad, and you should do it if the enemy team is dead or you know that you can get it for free. If you know that the enemy team is coming and you're getting the plate and the wave, and then you get stopped of the recall, that's very, very bad. So rule of thumb, do not greed for plates unless they are very reliably gonna be taken by you. Super important. Now Gumayushi is just gonna go for AD. He can also go for Berserker boots, but in this specific case he just decides to go for Quiverinovic, just because he knows that he is gonna do more damage with his Q, and with his E he doesn't need to go for Berserkers because he doesn't get to auto attack a Samira that has W, he doesn't get to auto attack the Rakan, so he's gonna look to zone a little bit. He went to the laney phase, he looks to put the ward, even the pink core, guys. Chat, do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? When he goes to the word, here, so he goes to the word, he puts the pink cord, he doesn't put the pink cord in the middle, no, he doesn't put the middle pink cord right here, no, he puts it onto the left angle. Why? It's very simple, So if you put the word on the middle of the brush, you get this value of vision. If you put it right here, you get this value. But if you put it on the left hand side like this, like Guma does, you get a bit more value on this angle. Of course, this is a challenger thing, and it's not like it's gonna help you in your games if you are below master tier. It's only for super high elo player, but it's very cool to see how good these players are and what they are thinking about when they're playing the game. And of course, most of the information on the internet can be applied for you if you're below master tier. There is a lot of information on YouTube that tells you like how to play the game, when to freeze, but most of the people, the reality is that they don't improve from the videos. They don't improve from skill cap, they don't improve from pro guides. It's too much information. They try to use it, but being like a lot of information doesn't necessarily you're gonna improve. This is why people started to actually do coaching, people that have a huge experience in high elo and people that really wanted to help people. So me, for example, I coached over 600 of people only on AD carry, and in total I coached over 3,000 of people, and I got people from gold to master, from bronze to diamond, from platinum to grandmaster on every single role, but especially on this role on AD carry I have a huge amount of experience. So if you have problems with climbing, improving, you want to get better, you really want to improve your gameplay, and you want to see what you're doing wrong, you're frustrated with your gameplay, you don't know how to convert a win into a win in the lane into a win in the game, you don't know how to convert the lead, and you're like, oh man, if I learn how to carry, I would enjoy this game, and I will then definitely go ahead and book your own coaching session with me, because you're not going to be disappointed at all. And if you are, no problem at all, you're gonna get a full refund instantly. Don't worry at all with that. So if you're not satisfied and it doesn't work for you, you should not pay for it. My rate of refunds is 0.1% of the people ask for a refund because they see the huge improvement that we've got. So I'm 100% guaranteed that you're gonna improve. Are you gonna climb from gold to challenger with one? No, you're not gonna climb, that's for sure. I will teach you, I will show you what you need to do to get your gold, but do you do the work? Do you put the effort? Do you? I don't know. So if you're serious about improving, go ahead and book your own coaching session.